Here's a video of our 70 Malibu. Car features the original 350 300 horse motor, which is actually very peppy. 3-speed automatic transmission. The interior is all original to the car, with the exception of a couple of accent badges like the SS badge on the door panels and on the steering wheel. The steering wheel is free of cracks. Dash pad is free of cracks. Original carpet shows a little bit of wear, but it's pretty nice. Original seat upholstery is real nice on this thing. Door panels, original, real nice. Once again, car has a rust-free trunk, rust-free floors. Nice. It's just a nice all-around driver. 350 just peps to life, no problem. Car shifts great, stops great. I wouldn't be afraid to drive this car to California tomorrow. In all honesty, heat works great. It's never had floor pans, never had a trunk pan put in it. I mean, just real nice. You can see the door seam is real nice. A lot of times when a lot of people bugger these cars up, they put mud in the door seam, and that seam is gone. So it's indicative of real solid unit. Still has the original strikers for the convertible. If you actually see that right here, those are a lot of times those are removed. Just over time. You can see you got a real nice seam on the door. You've got it's the original cranberry red car, which is actually pretty rare. A lot of times these 70 Chevelles were funky color cars. It's got a set of SS wheels, BF Goodrich radial TA tires, about 80% tread left on them. The top is actually brand new. It's a glass rear window. Works fine. It's power. Let's go ahead and go in the trunk here. Show you what we've got here. A lot of times you open the trunks on these old cars, you'll hear a swishing noise, that being the rust inside the trunk lid sliding from one portion of the trunk to the other. We don't have any of that here in this car. Also have the original jack and spare tire. I don't think the spare tire itself is original, but the wheel and associated hardware are all original to the vehicle. It's the original trunk pan, which is solid. The original quarter panels on the car. Floors are perfectly solid. We've had the car on a lift, and there's no issues with the floors or frame or anything like that. It's all solid. Bumpers actually show pretty well. And let's pop around to the passenger side. Excuse my garage, it's a mess. And let's show quarter panel here. It's got a couple little tiny bubbles here and there, but this car was probably painted some 25, 30 years ago. Repainted in its original cranberry red color. Once again, you can see the door seam is real nice on it. Interior, really nice, original interior. Car's got quite a few chips and nicks, like if you look right here, it's got some chipping in the paint. The car does have weak paint on it. The paint on the car is older. Like I said, once again, it was painted probably 20-some years ago. Let's go around. This is the original Chevy 350, 300 horse, verified by the VIN number stamp on the pad in front of the alternator. So that's pretty cool. Thing just runs great, drives great. I mean, you can drive this car every day. I mean, it's just going to give you no issues. Everything works, from the horn to the signals to the brights, heat, everything just works really good on it. Front bumper's in pretty good shape. Everything's just just nice on it. It's a nice driver. Go around to the driver's side of this car. Doors just close real nice and firm and solid. There's no sagging in the body. But like I said, once again, it does have touched up chips and nicks all over it. But it's a real nice, solid, driver quality car. If you painted this car, you'd be in probably about the $35,000 range would be my assumption. Actually just watched a 350 Malibu in blue with blue interior go on eBay for $29,000, reserve not yet met. And I don't think that car was as much of a driver as that car. Car had leaky brakes and some other issues, but it did have a nicer paint on it. So we've priced this car competitively to sell it. I don't really want to, but I'm trying to get into other projects. So I figured I'd throw it out there and make a nice Chevelle for somebody that wanted a 70. If you want a 70 convertible and you want one that you can hop in, you can twist the key, and you can drive it anywhere at any time, this is it. This is not a car that's going to get you pulled over because the brake lights don't work, or you got a turn signal bulb out, or it's going to leave you stranded in the middle of the road. This is not the car. This thing is dead nuts reliable. Everything works from the gas gauge to the clock to the brights, everything, as I had stated. And it's just a nice car. Once again, floors are perfect, trunk is perfect, body is not perfect, but decent. It's got, like I said, touched up nicks and chips all over it. But it's just a nice unit to enjoy. In our next video, I'm actually going to take you on a test drive through the Chicago streets. It's probably about 20 degrees outside here in Chicago, but I'm going to hop in the car and I'm going to take you guys for a ride. So stay tuned.